Hi, this is Joe Rapisarda. I often get asked, what is the loan process? Can you explain that to us? Sure. So the loan process is that once you are in contract or once you've started your loan forward, it goes through a series of steps. And those steps are as follows. Once you get into contract or you move forward with your loan, if it's a refinance, you decide to go in there, what we'll do is this first step we'll do is get everything together, make sure we've got all your documents. My assistant Chris will send that out to you. But I will lock in the interest rate. I'll call you and get your confirmation. I'll send you an updated quote. Once that loan is locked, then the lender will disclose the file. And remember, those disclosures are not always as accurate as mine. So you keep my estimate. But the disclosure, lender discloses those. It's called a loan estimate. And that's just an estimate. So you e-sign that. And then we move forward. We will order the appraisal. The appraisal will go out and do the appraisal usually within a week or two. So that's great to say. And then next after that, the loan will be sent to the lender, and the lender will review the file with all the documentation we send up, and they will issue an initial approval. Once that loan is approved, there's conditions on that, usually bank statements or pay stubs or letters of explanation, things that need to be given back to the lender. What we'll do is, those are all called prior to document conditions. And what we do is we gather all those things from you. And then once that appraisal is in, all of that is sent back up to the lender to re-review. And then the lender signs off on all those documents and they give a final approval. Just before that, they will issue the closing disclosure. And the closing disclosure is another, like the initial loan estimate, just a little bit more fine-tuned. Again, it may not be 100% accurate at this point, but it should be fine-tuning from there. So once that's done, once the loan has had the final approval, the lender will issue what's called the clear to close. And the clear to close is meaning that all the conditions have been signed off. All the loan contingencies can be removed at that time. And at that point, they'll send it over to your final loan documents. And then once the final loan documents are ready, you will sign with a notary, a physical person, a notary, either at your house or at the title company or at the real estate office. You will sign with them your final loan documents, and then the loan usually funds or records the next day or two. So the whole process usually takes between 21 and 30 days on average. Anyways, I hope that explains the loan process. If you have any questions at all, reach out to me. I'm your guy.